homegirls in this motherfucker. Y'all give it up for my homegirl, Shay motherfucker. Place yes, indeed. And today, man, listen, we got a special guest, man, a special treat for y'all. We got an artiste in the motherfucking building, man, talking about from the cover arts to visual drawings and everything of that nature. So I
Murals.
want y'all to please give a complex welcome to my boy, Mr. Mario Hamilton.
Yes.
Happy
Yes,
to be here.
indeed. Thank you, man. Hey, thank you for coming, man. For real, man. We happy to have you here on this show. Most definitely. He said, Shay, you looking good today, by the way.
Thank you.
He
I try
said,
to.
he said, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. He said, look, gotta get it. He said, now, today, y'all, we're going to start this show like we do with every show. It's the mood game.
Per usual.
He said, per usual.
Yo, do you know the beat? Is the beat on the box?
You know what? It's not a beat on this box, but fuck it, we gonna go acapella.
Hey.
He said we gonna go acapella now, y'all. I was drinking yesterday, so you gotta excuse me.
Craig, you know I can't keep the beat up consistently, but I'm gonna try
What's
to.
the beat,
Come on.
We can make any beat. Come
Go.
on, you gotta make.
Go.
Baby, make the complex, complex, Yeah, I'm an artist, but we got the artists, and everybody up in here come and rock with me. We on the complex and we do our shit. Baby girl, best believe, yeah, we kick this shit. I mean, kick that shit like a kickball. Hit it up in here, baby girl, don't let in your mouth, baby, not in your hand. Baby girl, call me the gingerbread man, something you can't stand.
Pass the beat to me. You know that I am a freak on beat.
Hey.
So I turn to geek. So then you know that I make a fiend. Hey. I'ma hit it. Then you know that I'm finna get the beat and split it. Hey. Pass it to my bro, cause I invited him to the fucking show.
Hey.
We on the show.
Hey.
Finna go.
Hey.
Finna go.
Shot time.
Shot time. And just in case you don't know the rules of the show, you mess up on any type of the freestyle, any type of anything like that, you definitely will have to take a shot.
Wait, y'all ain't even let me know about that.
He
Y'all
said
trapping
surprise.
me,
He
y'all
said
trapping me.
surprise.
How y'all gonna make me do the beat at a sound?
He said,
bro?
I got
Y'all
work
set me
every
up.
day after this show, and I definitely be feeling good. He said, just want
What
to
type of
say
shot
that.
y'all got? What type of shot we on?
What
Y'all ain't
do
even
we-
y'all better get a shot of water. Y'all got a shot of H2O.
He said, I need a
I
shot
better
of
get a
water.
shot of H2O. Let's give me the H2O, man. Cause y'all set me up anyway. You should be taking that shot.
Look behind.
Yeah.
Look behind there to get a small bottle of Crown.
Wait.
Hey.
Ooh,
trying-
liquor everywhere. Everywhere.
That's my bro's liquor, but I gotta replace his bottle.
Okay.
He said, don't trip. We got you. He said, we got you.
Come
He
on,
said, we
Tom.
definitely got you.
Y'all set
He
me
said,
up.
little shot to do you. He said, that's what we do.
He said time to get freaky.
I seen
Time to
what I
get
seen what we
freaky,
got going on.
freaky. He said, ooh, we.
Shot.
He said, yes, indeed. So,
Yeah, I know I
y'all,
drove it.
after this, we gonna... I did too.
Yo, that's the point of the game.
Now, we gonna go around two. And this one said gonna have Shay Lee start this one off.
Oh, okay. Okay, as long as somebody got the beat, I can start off. It don't matter.
Are we gonna do round two?
Yeah, we gonna do
let
a
get
round
it
two.
poppin'.
Somebody
Round
else got the
two.
beat. You
Let
gotta
get it
get a
poppin'.
beat.
Here it go. Here it go.
Let get it
Somebody
poppin'. I'm gonna go off the track. And you know I'm not a hack. I know you know I bring these niggas back like a milkshake. And I make them shake. You know this booty moving like an earthquake. Ay.
Moving like an earthquake and shit. Baby girl, shake it, don't hurt that chick.
Hey.
Nigga, I'll be like, fill it up in here, let me put it in your Lizzie.
Hey.
Need a big girl like Lizzo, but baby girl, don't go ahead and crush the hoes. Ooh, somebody gotta take a. Hold on.
You know who next?
Go to beat and I ain't going next. I'm up plenty checks.
Hey.
Yeah, they got a wreck. Yeah, they got the wreck.
I let it pass. I would let that one pass.
I would let that one pass. I feel like that
Y'all
was
set
all
me up,
that was
though.
fire.
I would have came over with something.
Bro,
I'm gonna definitely let that
Tone,
one.
where the beat button at? Because like, come on, for real. Like, I'm gonna get it
We
popping.
over here doing Milwaukee Beach.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
what though?
Come on, bro.
Lunchroom beats.
Oh, snap.
He
Straight
said,
out the
yeah, no
lunchroom.
cap.
He said straight out the lunchroom. So you get your lunch and put your lunch number in.
Going back to high school.
Hey, look for real. Who still remember their lunch number? I remember mine a little bit.
Stop. Me too. It's my password.
It was like 777-8031. Yeah, I remember that motherfucker. I was a hungry nigga.
855-429. Snitches. They took that boy up, so I don't even remember.
No,
Still
no.
my lunch. It's over with.
Back to
No.
Mundo. Man.
Craig, give me the
Remember
beatbox.
yours.
I do definitely remember mine, but I can't give it away.
Wait, what's the beat?
beatbox?
What's the beat? Wait, you got a beatbox?
First off, he knows it's a soundtrack button. Tone, stop being stingy, bro.
Y'all gotta play
Finna use the
something
beats in
mellow.
the show like last time.
I don't beat. I slide on beats.
No, it was on a button already. It's on the button box. It's for the show.
It wasn't on the button.
Yes, it was. Phil just pressed the button.
No, he didn't. No, Phil took somebody else's intro and used it as
That's what I was trying to. There you go, being stingy. You know what I was trying to say.
Said the intro.
Oh my
Said
god.
Jack and niggas beats. Come on, man. Give us something we can groove.
Down
to,
right there.
man.
Down with no, that one too mellow. That Simpson beat.
Oh, what
I'll
the-
go to
you
sleep
know
on
it.
them ones. Yeah,
Don't ask me, play some.
I ain't
Which
trying
beat
to
we
drink this
which
episode.
beat we playing?
I fucked up.
A black. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We finna find it right here.
This man.
Hold on.
Finna get my weekend on.
6 track.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, who going? Hey, let me start off. Leading it got you. Yeah. Hey. Lead out it up, calling you. It's 3, what you trying to do? Got that shot, yeah, I'm in the mood. With your addy, I'm finna slide you. I'm like, get it on.
Serenader.
Can you sing some?
Nigga talk to him.
Check your love.
Nigga
And
talk
after I
to him.
beat it up, I ain't coming back. You know I can't just break it back. Who next?
Alright.
He said, okay, Shank, talk your shit.
Speak to me.
Let's talk your shit.
Finna talk to me.
Serenader.
And I want it nice and slow.
Ooh, nice and smooth.
You ain't gonna go back home.
You ain't going back up.
Get on my phone. He said that you wanna know. I see my things in the side. I put my pride on the right. Call my line. No, you finna slide through. Wanna ride you. No kung fu. I wanna pump you.
Baby, ain't it, baby?
Serenader.
Serenader. Hey. Serenader. Hey. Marinate
You
'em.
on the sun.
I ain't here for a long time, only here for a good time. Baby girl, when I grind, baby girl, I ain't finna do this for a long time. I ain't finna be fucking for no 30 minutes, girl. You got about a good 10 out of me. And after that, gotta lean over across the bed, cause I think I seen a Rice Krispie treat. Goddamn, free something by the bed, cause you know I get thirsty. Baby girl, yeah, I like a pre-sun, but a nigga ain't thirsty. Yeah, I like older women, but can't be over 40. Cause you know that pussy don't work, baby girl, dry like a coke.
That's a milk.
Serenade 'em,
That's a milk.
serenade 'em,
That's a milk.
serenade 'em.
Send her a gift.
Yo,
We just made a cut on the complex.
bro.
We just made a cut on the complex.
Yeah, so he playing black. I'm like,
Y'all spaz. He said I
Serenade 'em.
Serenade 'em, guys.
Serenade
He
'em.
said you got 10 about a me.
Serenade 'em.
yo.
But
Hey,
you got about 10 minutes.
We made an exclusive. We made an
Hey, I
exclusive
love
cut
you.
on the complex. Y'all brought that shit home.
Mario, that was
You
hard.
said y'all
Yeah.
brought that shit home right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our portion of the Mood Game with a little twist this
my
week.
Gosh.
Y'all got a
They
special
not
shit.
crazy.
Y'all got a whole track on this shit. We gonna put this shit on iTunes later. For real. We gonna put this on iTunes later, y'all. We just made a whole hit. I make hits. That's what we do. He said
all
that's
we do.
what I do.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right.
On to the hookup.
On to the
What's the
hookup. Shay
So
Lee.
before
go ahead.
hookup, actually I would like to say me and Craig could actually get together to compose a thought on a together experience. But I did find a nice restaurant. I don't know about you.
Ditto.
Okay. So mine was Su Grande. Su Casa. Su Casa.
Su
Yeah.
Casa.
What's Su
Yeah.
Casa?
It
When
sound
y'all,
like
when
it
y'all
sound
pull up, y'all gonna
seafood.
see why I said that because it's right under. But yeah, it's Su Casa. Yeah, it was Fuego
So they
Yeah.
serve like what they serve?
Espanol.
Like it's bar and grill.
What you think?
I
What you
mean-
think?
I mean,
what you
it
think
sound
they serve at Su
serve-
Casa?
They sound like they serve sushi or some shit.
Okay,
Is
His
that
own-
is that the case?
no,
No.
it's Hispanic food.
Oh shit, Su Casa. Okay, then let me.
You
get in
over there-
My Hispanic.
You
mode,
said
so-
sushi.
No,
Craig,
I'm just,
shut
I mean,
up.
Su Casa, Sukaki. You know what I mean? I ain't
Bye.
know if you was. You know what I mean? I ain't know where you was at. But it's, you know,
And he dead serious. Like this is why I cannot
didn't-
stand
he
you.
said I didn't know where you was at. But I love.
They was
Puerto
really
Rican
good. I
food.
had the fajita, the chicken and shrimp fajita. I asked them to add chipotle to mine because they had like a chipotle and shrimp option, but I'm like, add that to a fajita. You know, extra
Right.
dextra over here.
I ain't gonna
So
lie.
it was
they be
fuego.
snapping on them fajitas. You ever had?
Yo,
one
when they bring it
drunk?
out with the sizzling,
Oh my.
oh
goodness.
my
I
gosh,
don't
you
even
know,
take
everybody
it
be like,
unless it don't sizzle.
Eh.
Unless it don't sizzle. He said
My
at
lizard.
all. He said, but no, okay. So I got a place for y'all, and they got some dope ass wings. Listen, I want to give a big shout out. My phone for hookup is the Vibe Lounge. It's located on Tatonia, and I believe right. Tatonia Center, Tatonia right. Anybody that knows the Vibe Lounge was going up yesterday. It was cracking, and they serve good ass hot wings. I'm not gonna lie. When you drunk, you feeling it. Them hot wings is
But you're
to
impartial
die
now.
for.
Everything good when you drunk.
It is, but no, them wings good though. I ain't gonna lie, and they big and shit. So shout out to the cooks in the back that be cooking them wings at the Vibe Lounge. Cause I was there yesterday, and it was in full effect. That's why I had my glasses on today. I was gonna show y'all my eyes, but I'm a little under commission, so I ain't gonna. Cause I might look fucked up under here and shit. I might like.
Shut up, Craig.
I will.
You came up in here crispy though.
Hey, I am crispy
You did.
today. Yeah, I am crispy today.
You ugly though. You still ugly though, but you came up in
He
here
said
crispy.
it's cool though.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, but like no, like what about a dessert spot? Because I got a dessert spot as well. You finna be like this, and I'm finna.
No,
It's
actually, I want to hear
underrated.
your dessert spots because I be looking for some and shit. Like for real. I actually want to hear your dessert spot.
It's the Cheesecake Factory.
You know what?
Like,
you,
no.
you are a
Okay.
nigga I just wanna-
Okay, look. You know how you always
because
get
I
like the
was finna
same
say
3
the
cheesecakes?
same shit.
You know how you always get the same 3 cheesecakes? Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, you don't stray away. Like, you know, like, even when you adventurous, you still get like that same one you was kind of finna get anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
into the Cheesecake Factory.
My baby, like, and that was just me. Like, no cup. I'm like, dang, like, once I ventured out, it was still good. Like, I had the pound cake. No, it was the upside down. You know the one with the pineapple pound cake.
You have the pineapple
Pound cake cheesecake.
Yeah, oh shit. That shit
Who
sounds
orders stuff?
good.
Like,
Who orders stuff?
I'm like, y'all playing with these flavors.
Nobody orders that, bro.
Like,
Yeah, nah,
they
I
was
settle
like,
for
and it's fuego.
Just get the
And Fuego?
cheesecake.
He said, see, I'm a one. I'm not gonna try a lot of new things, but like when it comes to sweet shit, you got me. He said, you got me. He said, you got me on that one. When it comes to sweets, yes indeed.
What's your go-to dessert?
Oh shit. See, that's hard because it all depends on the time. Like if it's just a regular day, you can't go wrong with a cheesecake or ice cream.
You just stealing an idea from me.
No, you really just can't. But see, like if it's on some Thanksgiving shit, I like pies and cakes and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you know, peach cobbler, you definitely gotta have that one right there. I even get that now. And it's you know, when it's made right and shit. Shout out to the little soul, that soul food, you know, spots and shit. But no, honestly, with me, shit, you put it in front of me, it's gonna get eaten if it's sweet. Hashtag, it's gonna get eaten if it's sweet.
Shut
He
up.
said, I'm dropping hits and hashtags today. I'm
Right.
on fire.
That
He
really
said,
was a
I'm
hit
on
though. I'm
fire.
still like tripping on that. Like, that really was a hit.
That show was, y'all. We gonna record that shit on iTunes called Serenade.
He saying that and he won't even make.
I was the lead.
I ain't even
I
finna get
took
on
the
him.
lead.
I ain't even finna get on him.
He said facts.
Serenade me.
He
Oh,
said
it's serenade you.
facts.
It's serenade you because I'm serenading you. when you listen.
He had one shot and
Yeah,
already.
and I
Hey,
banned
he
that
did. He
And
did
already-
Drake that
I banned
motherfucker.
He did.
You freaked that
You
motherfucker like a
did.
black.
You
He
did.
said,
You
he
did.
serenaded that
You
motherfucker.
Yeah.
You definitely did your diddly dance.
Look, for real. Let's find out we got an artist in here for real.
Okay, so and bar is the last one.
Oh, okay.
What bar? What y'all talking about? Bars?
We
that y'all-
putting them on to bars.
I know a bar. It's corny. though.
He is so
It's
irritating.
corny.
Listen
I've
to
been
him. Like,
I've been to a bar. Y'all want to hear the story?
it's for
Yeah,
corny. Obviously,
yeah.
it's for the corny. So
All right. So look, when I turned 21, I ain't go to my first bar until like months or something later. But the first bar that I went to was Murphy's.
Murphy, that sounds so familiar.
Y'all ever heard of Murphy's?
It feel like I've been there when I was only drunk.
It's on Marquette campus and it's full of
I might
paste.
have been.
It's full of paste.
remember when you
nah.
got the name wrong?
Huh?
Remember when you got the name wrong?
Nah, he got the name wrong.
Oh yeah.
He thought it was. He thought
yeah.
it was what?
Oh yeah.
Chama, some
Yeah.
Chama Kama
Yeah.
And
you
Caffey or something
Yeah.
like that. I'm like,
And you
no,
know
it's
exactly what you said.
Murphy's. Like
Yeah.
Murph.
that nigga said a shot of lager. Nigga, I've been here.
It was after the Bucks had won too, so it was like that. Everybody was lit, and I came in there and I was cooling. And the dude came up to me. He was like, "Do you like the Bucks?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "I don't think I heard you. Do you like the Bucks?"
Nigga, it's a real motivational
I'm like,
shit right now.
yeah, I like Giannis. Then we started doing like plenty of crazy stuff. It was people dancing on the tables. It was lit. As
Sound like a college party with white
Some
people.
white dude
acting
came and
cool.
asked me if he could touch my hair. I'm like,
I be hating that.
What you say?
I'm like,
I hate
no.
that shit.
Yeah.
He
No.
said, man, nigga, gone with that weird shit. Now, listen,
Yeah.
white people, if you listening to the show, listen. It's not that it's just offensive to touch a nigga's hair. It's weird, fam. That's some weird shit.
Definitely.
He said, don't
He's like,
just be
bro.
touching hair.
He's
Like,
like, bro, can I touch your hair? I'm like,
I know y'all be curious. I know y'all just be wanting to
Gotta
know.
get calm.
Some of them don't mean no harm. They just be wanting to know, but that shit be weird. That's just,
Definitely still be
you don't
weird.
just touch a nigga like somebody's head. I just want to go to a girl like, hey, let me touch your shit.
Yeah.
She be like,
that's
then
all.
you ain't finna touch my shit. I just got my shit done too. Yeah. Running your fingers through this shit,
Your
passing
hands
my
dirty.
brush.
Like,
Look, For real and shit. That is funny. But Murphy's, I'm gonna have to really go to that. It seemed like they
Can I call out? Can I call out some bullshit,
yes.
bro?
What is yes.
Skybox.
Let's talk
That is,
about it.
bro. That is some bullshit. That is so. It was so overrated
What
at
was
a
it?
point.
What about it?
Like, I went there and it just was like overhyped. Like, no cap. Like, I was expecting like more of a. First off, you already know when you gassing something what you expecting. I ain't even got to
Right,
paint a vision. You already know
right.
what you expecting. It was definitely. I would say it's good.
It's good.
It's
Straight.
It's
Straight.
straight. It's high.
It's
Literally.
straight.
Like I was trying to,
Not
you
how
know.
people was
Skybox.
gassing it.
What was
type.
going
Yeah,
on?
like-
what was your experience? Like, what
I ain't
happened?
even finna get into it. Like,
Damn.
but
No, I know
it's
what I'm
like-
gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I
what happened?
I'm gonna bring you in. I gotta get into mine because I had.
Oh, you went there too?
See, cause my nigga, he be, you know what I mean, on some airtime go out with me type shit, and he'd just drag me places. So he's like, man, come out with me to Skybox. Now I didn't heard Skybox be cracking. I ain't really been in there, so I didn't heard it was cracking like a motherfucker. So I'm actually a little excited to go out and shit. You know, it take me months to go out. You know what I mean? When I do, so I went in there, and it was very much. I ain't even. It was basic. It was like it was more so like it felt like real high schoolish in that motherfucker.
Damn.
Like it was like I was expecting to have a little bit more fun, like people just, you know, like let loose and shit. We grown as fuck, like
Right.
you know what I mean? And it was just like it
What
was
was
just
you
like on some
standing
like
around?
like standing around and shit. And I,
Nobody was shaking eyes?
yeah, like
Nobody.
it
Bro,
wasn't
shaking
even like
ass is
I mean-
pivotal.
girls standing there and shit like.
Hey, man.
It was definitely
Look, girls
some
standing there and
mid-max.
shit with that little- you know how they be having their little trousers.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
You know
yeah,
what I
that,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
And I'm like,
Like, what-
man, I'm
I
here
be-
to
I
have fun. I'm here to dance,
Yo,
get loose
come on.
and shit.
Bro, what be that motivate even coming out? Like,
Come
if
on.
you just finna be standing there, I don't be
He
getting
said-
that shit.
Looking
Shaking
for a
A
trick.
word is pivotal. You
Look
heard
at-
me,
look-
man.
Looking for a
Trick.
trick, and the trick I am not.
Bye. Goodbye.
That's what they be. No, but for real though, man. When I go out, I love to have fun, man. I love to like, you know what I mean, let loose and shit. Nobody want to be holding the wall. I've been working all fucking week. Think I came here to hold the wall?
Right.
I came here to be the second best dancer in the crew because everybody know you can't be the first best dancer because a woman always gonna be the best dancer. I'm gonna be the second best. He said, get the crowd hype. I ain't gonna lie to you. See, listen, I want to give a shout out to two brothers, even though they still be kind of tripping a little bit, but they got lenient on their dress code, but they changed their shit up in there. Like brothers, like they
talking
changed
about
their
Brothers?
yeah on Water Street. They changed their whole little shit up in there. And I ain't gonna lie, I got the people real geek because they got like upstairs, it's like a dance floor. So you know, I took my dreads down and shit, and I got a geek. I had them all geek for like 5 minutes, and then I left. I ain't never come back.
He
They
did
was
that.
geek though. When I tell you they was geek, I
He
was
said,
swinging
I
my
took my
dreads
dreads.
and shit. They was like,
Oh,
oh, bro. They was in that motherfucker. They down there was finna lift me up to the crowd. and
Great.
shit.
Stop.
I had
Bro.
got them niggas geek for 5 minutes and
Stop.
left,
This Ray Shremmer.
and never
Part
came
3.
back. He said, and never came back.
I
That's
went
what
to-
you do.
I went to Brothers too. It was funny. I got left though. They left me.
What do you mean?
Well, I went like a couple weeks ago. And then when I went in there, I seen some people I knew, and I'm like, hey, this is my first time. Y'all gotta watch out for me because I'm finna get that what was that drink called? It's blue. It's like a blue Long Island. That's what they suggested I get. I'm like, all right, so I'm finna do this. I don't drink like that. I'm a lightweight. Y'all gotta look out for me. So I drank it. I went downstairs and I came back up because I'm like, all right, I'm feeling it. You know what I'm saying? People around, they playing cool. So I'm like, nigga, jiggy this one. I go up there, they nowhere to be found. I'm like, goddamn. So I meet one of the dudes that I know, one of my fellow artists. He like, bro, what's up, man? Hey man, I see you been working on your yada yada yada. And then he's like, bro, all these bitches want you here, man.
Hey, they be like,
bro, he a guy like this. Like,
the most motivational
guy
niggas
like,
in the
bro, they
world.
all want you here,
It's
man.
a
You just
drunk
gotta.
person.
I'm
I'm
like,
not gonna lie.
he said I had my first threesome a minute ago. I'm like, oh, what's up? That's what type of vibes they bring.
Hey,
He said, yeah, I
they
gotta
do
go.
tell you.
I'm
They
like,
tell you a
like,
hardcore
bro,
fact you don't need to
I'm
know.
like, I haven't seen you in 6 months, and he told me all this. I'm like,
He said,
all right.
"Hey, Jessica, down to fuck."
DTF Jess, man.
He said, "Trust me, man. I know. Down to
Crap.
fuck."
Said, bro,
Shut
bro.
up.
No, they do though. They'll tell you something you just
Oh
didn't need
my
to know, but it be
gosh. Wait
facts
a
like a
minute. Wait a minute.
motherfucker.
So he just said this and jetted off. Like that was
He said, and then after that, 3 shorties came up to him
like,
like, what's your zodiac? Yada, yada, yada. He said, he giving them all this information. Then they asked me, what's my zodiac? Because he said, they like, we're so compatible. We're like twins. And then I say, well, his zodiac is. He's like, he said he Aquarius. I'm like, I'm an Aquarius too.
Yeah, that's the same way y'all want it. Either y'all is.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever.
He said, "That's what y'all like."
I was trying to get lit. I'm like,
He
all
said,
right.
"Me too." The nigga said, "Just do it."
God. They like,
He said, "Me too."
yeah.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. That's some shit I do.
I'm a sick
Oh,
of
If
both
a
of
chick,
y'all.
listen,
That's
if we had a
relatable,
club,
I'm sick
if
of
we had a
y'all.
club and a bad chick, and the only
Oh
thing
my
your
God.
argument is I only fuck with Capricorn. Guess what the fuck I am today?
I'm a Capricorn.
I'm a whole
rising,
Capricorn, niggas. A whole.
moon in the morning.
What that nigga
at
Tyrese
night.
say? She was a
In the
Capricorn.
Y'all
100%.
damn clowns.
I'm whatever
Like, no,
you is want
no.
me
I'm
to
a
be.
Capri Sun.
No.
Yeah.
No.
For real. I'm
No.
a whole Capricorn out here in these streets. Fuck you talking
Oh
about?
my fucking
I'm
goodness.
whatever you need me to be.
Don't tell him nothing, y'all.
Nah.
Don't tell him nothing.
Moral of the story, I ain't last long in there. I had to leave.
What happened?
Because it was just
Nigga, I thought-
they was lit, like they was moving the flow lit. Like
They
when
do
you
that.
got into that little dance floor area, they was like waves. I'm like, dang. I don't want to get caught in nothing. There was some shorty came up, twerked on me real quick. I'm like, and then I had to dip. I don't know where this
Oh.
to lead to.
You're
I had to go home.
Hey,
I'm
I'm gonna tell you,
they
they gonna be on
for
it.
the first time. That's all I need.
Hey, I'm really happy for you, kiddo, but I
Yeah.
really hate you guys.
When the next time you going out? You supposed to go out.
He refused to go out with me, y'all. So don't get the flexing on the show.
Never.
Don't get the flexing
I be
on the show.
like, you be busy, bro. You be busy and you be free at like the
Bro,
most
come
awkward
on
times. You be calling me at like 2 a.m. Like, like what, bro?
He said,
He
"What
said
it
two.
do?" He said,
He
"Nigga,
said
what
two.
you doing?" That nigga said, "In the
It be
bed."
probably be like
Nigga,
12:50
turning my
max.
light off
He
right now.
said
12:50 max.
12:50 max to a drunk motherfucker. As we had a conversation last week.
Oh my gosh.
When you're drunk, you think you might have called first time at 12:50, but that second time you called and finally talked to a nigga was 1:30.
Stop.
1:30.
Stop
Right?
Stop it, because that clearly means he has ample time to get here. That's what that means. Then. Now, if I
It
still give you a
definitely-
30-minute time, bro, come on, you just take it too long now.
He said, "Definitely. Hey, you was in time for the after set." I tell people all the time, if I ain't gonna make the club, I'm making the after set.
Bro,
After
where do the
sex.
after sets be at? Motherfuckers be talking about it's an after
After
party.
sex.
and
Hey.
after party,
You don't want
after
to.
party.
Okay,
I'm like, bro.
first off,
you-
my
you-
first after set experience was not ideal. Like,
It wasn't fun.
it was not
Yeah.
ideal.
Share,
Wait,
share the
no.
story. Share the story.
No. I would say this is like my third after set, so I already had an expectation of what after sets are supposed to be like. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not sure if it's because it was in Milwaukee or if it's because I went with somebody ratchet, but I go with various characters. You know what I'm saying? You can have a good time with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that one was just, it was too not good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how? Okay, first off, it was at a trap. Okay, cool,
Was that
trap.
track?
Okay, cool,
Always
trap.
at the trap.
All right, cool,
That
trap.
was a red flag right there.
Hold on,
Trap.
cool. It's a trap.
Right.
Whatever. You can't help where the turn up is. Like, and it's like a transfer of a party as well. So, all right. First iffy though, like bathroom iffy. So, but then like,
No
okay,
toilet
like so
paper.
then like the vibe, it's like 50-50. It's not enough. Like, I have to be the deciding variable.
It's
is what I
just
was
enough
feeling
fun,
like.
but
You know what I'm saying?
you gotta
You know
watch
what I'm
your
saying?
back. Like,
You know what I'm saying? I'm
You
like,
know.
I don't like that kind of, you know what I'm saying? I need it to be.
He said them niggas turned up over there, but what's up with them niggas over there? He
Come
said
on.
because them niggas
Come
over
on now,
there
like-
look like they didn't come to
Come
have
on
fun.
now, like, and then I'm already getting looked at as me walking in, so you know what I'm
They
saying?
like,
Like, they
oh,
like, what you finna do? You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
I'll get out of here right now if you come.
Like, come on, bro, like-
baby.
That's dead.
I don't see enough. As the man said, ass shaking is pivotal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
and then we in a trap too. Like, so the character's already like on that
In a
bullshit. You know
trap,
what I'm
trap.
saying? Like,
What area do you remember? What area you were?
I don't
in?
even want to. I don't even want to. It'll make
Was
it
it
worse.
the east side? Was it the east side? Was it the east?
She was
Low key
zoo.
to
She was
yeah,
in the zoo.
yeah, towards that area.
I was in that.
You could call it that. You
He
could call it
said in
east
the
side.
East
Yeah.
side. Oh, okay.
The
I
other-
know. Okay. You in a trap. You in a trap
You could
rap.
call it the east side.
He
Okay.
said yes. If
Okay.
anybody has not been to an after set order set, these places are usually hosted in somebody's house, basement, or trap. You are more than welcome to enter at your own risk. Some of these places may have a cover charge.
Say it
Some
again.
of them may not. But it's don't never sit your drink down. You know what I mean? The basic commodities.
Basic.
When you get in there, you gotta look for your ways out. First of all, a window, perhaps. You know, if it's a one way in,
Window.
one way out, you might want to be closer toward the door, because shit can happen. Case in point. Let me tell my after set story.
You're ugly.
So I'm at an after set. One of these niggas got in with a heat. Don't ask me how. I know how, because the nigga let him in with the motherfucking heat. After he ain't let me in with my shit. But we ain't gonna talk about that though. Now, we chilling and shit. Everybody having a good ass time. Now they got balloons in the back. I hear something go off. Pop. It was a pause. That wasn't no motherfucking balloon.
Oh no.
Man, look here. Niggas start rushing toward the door. Niggas was rushing so fast. Niggas had to find a spot to damn near hide at and chill till we was able to get out the motherfucking
How we
door.
know it wasn't a balloon crash?
Nigga,
No.
I know what a balloon sound like, and I know what a goddamn gun sound like. And the nigga damn near, it was like, cause later on,
Was you
nigga,
turned already though?
I was turned.
So
turned
like,
in
bro, a
motherfucker.
balloon popping randomly could also have that
You
effect
know
on
what?
you.
You are absolutely right, Shay. But when you see niggas heading in one direction all at the same time, we don't ask no questions. He said we don't ask no questions. He said
Those are the facts.
we
You
moving in
never lied.
with the
Okay.
crowd. We gonna see if it was a balloon.
Alright.
Look, we gonna see if it is a balloon. After that, you know, when everybody stopped running to catch their breath, what y'all was running for? Was that a balloon or a gun? And further, you know, confirmation. It definitely was a gun. A motherfucker shot itself. And, you know, hey, the party must go on. About, 30 minutes after that, went to another set. And, hey, the night still went
I
on.
hate
And,
you.
Hey, that's
He
the
had
life
no
we live.
sense of urgency. Like, good
I
luck.
mean, I was fucked up and shit. I made sure my people was okay. You know what I mean? But
That's your argument,
once I got
okay.
all my people shit, I was like, hey, we all trying to go to next though. We out there. We out that jam. We ain't gonna go back there. We gonna go somewhere else. The turn up must go on and shit.
You're fucking terrible.
It is the turn up. He said, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, my favorite, one of my favorite parts we're going to segue into is the soul food.
Hey.
Oh my.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm finna kill y'all with this shit today.
Stop.
He said, I'm finna kill y'all with this shit today. So, this portion on the soul food, we had our little thing, but this is what I want to do.
Okay, my brother needs to know what soul food is.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Soul food is what the music that actually feeds you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it don't have to be in a so deep kind of way like that
Nah.
actually feeds you. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. We
You know
talk
what I'm saying?
about
That you
various
nurture and
music
play with,
artists.
you know what I'm
This is the music portion of the show. And for this one, I wanted to kind of do something very, very much neutral. So I want to know, everybody, with your first money, your first piece of money, what was the first CD you bought with your own money? I either started off, or how do you want to do this. I just want to know what with their first money, with your first, what CD did you buy? I'ma start it off. My first piece of change, my first CD I bought, I'll never forget it because I was at Jam for Peace. I went to see R. Kelly.
Mhm.
Talk, we not
talk,
gonna
brother.
get into the.
Talk,
I
brother.
went to see R. Kelly.
Go ahead.
And
Man, don't free that nigga, man.
Man, talk, brother. Man.
He said, so listen,
Man.
so I went, so we was at Jam for
Man,
Peace.
let
And he,
Lee
and
Robert
he,
alone.
he gave a hell of a motherfucking show. This nigga, besides Michael Jackson, only motherfucker I ever seen had niggas fainting the nosebleeds. Had chicks fainting the nosebleed. Chicks was fainting, missed the whole goddamn show. Couldn't even see the nigga up close and personal. Nigga a beast. He said, but nonetheless, my first CD I bought, and this was about the time 50 Cent was just coming out, and he was hot. This nigga was, at the time, I had braids and shit. You know, the had braids, had fro, like Ja Rule and shit. At that time, when I was coming up, Ja Rule was the head, you know, kind of honcho nigga, you know what I mean? A lot of kids don't know about Ja Rule, but before y'all was born and shit, this nigga was a big nigga on the scene. I know niggas looking at like Ja Rule, like nigga,
Yeah.
but Ja Rule was a big nigga on the scene. This nigga 50 Cent, I remember him vividly because I remember like, oh, like, you know, this nigga coming from Ja Rule, and Ja Rule big shit at the time. So I'm like, oh, Ja Rule finna clap back on him. He did not.
Man.
This nigga 50 Cent came and took the world by storm. And that was the first nigga CD I bought. And when I tell you I played that motherfucker till it couldn't play, 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying was the first CD I ever bought with my own money.
Damn.
That motherfucking CD was hard. That nigga, I felt like I was CD. Nigga.
Definitely
What
was
up,
very
cuz?
hard.
What up, blood?
Very hard.
What up, gangsta? Nigga, I got my CD player and shit like that. I walk into school and shit. They say I walk around like I got an S on my chest. Nigga said, what you mean? Nigga said they had to hiss on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Nigga,
yeah,
hey.
that was definitely my first crush. Go ahead, talk.
He
Go
said,
ahead.
walking through the hallway, said you a wankster, but you
Bye.
never pop none. You a gangster, and you need to walking up.
Yeah.
You ain't no friend of mine. You ain't no kin of mine. Teacher didn't even know what a nine was back then. I was saying that shit to teacher. Said Craig, sit
Craig,
down.
shut up.
Don't let me hit you with the nine. We do this all the time, nigga. That was my shit. What?
Bro, you're fucking
50, nigga. 50.
Not to your teacher.
Hey,
your teacher,
I was an ignorant individual.
Like literally, like as a child.
As a child, either you like me or you did not like me. It
Oh
was
my
no middle
gosh.
ground with me. Either you like me or you didn't.
You had that one teacher that was in love with you, didn't you?
Had the one teacher I could get away with shit, and then on
That's
baby.
cap.
That's cap. Yeah,
That's
teacher
cap.
that was in love with you.
Look here.
I actually
Nah,
had a teacher that was in love
Nah,
with
Bye.
man.
you. Like,
He
real
said,
talk.
look here,
Real
but no,
talk
I
got
used
my
to-
number out.
Hey,
Yeah.
shout
That's
out
cap.
to the teachers who ain't scared to express their love.
Bye.
To the no,
Bye.
Shout out to the teacher willing to catch a case.
Bye.
For a greater cause.
I, approve
I
that,
meant like
man.
love you, like treat you like a baby. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
really,
like no, I
mess with
definitely had teachers. I definitely had teachers like that just fuck with me and shit. Cause I used to make people laugh and shit like that. Like teachers love me and shit. So and the other teachers, they just didn't. It's just I used to make them laugh sometimes, so they just
you.
tolerated
Calling
me.
them wanksters, they used to like that. They used to think that was funny.
The teachers that liked it and shit, they knew it. You know, they knew what it was. So I knew I couldn't go too overboard. But
Right.
the teachers that didn't know, oh yeah, nigga said, oh yes, he said. Yes, he said, I smell pussy. Is that you? He said, Mr. Clark. I said,
Craig.
we was ignorant. We
Craig.
was ignorant. But see,
I don't
though,
even want you elaborating
but
on
see, though,
points. Do you
that's
see
the-
why? Because you a clown.
But see, though, that's the impact 50 had on a young nigga like me. I think I had to been like the sixth grade, like sixth grade, sixth grade. 50 Cent had that impact when that was the first nigga CD I bought. When I bought that man CD,
I don't think I bought a CD. That's why this question really messing with my head.
Man,
but like, I
I've
had
never
a CD.
purchased a CD.
Really, what was it?
Tupac strictly for my niggas.
Tupac.
Ooh, strictly for my niggas, now Tone. Not gonna lie.
That's a hit. That's also a classic.
definitely a hit, but that shows how older
That's
you
your
are.
age, bro.
He
It's
said
okay,
for
bro.
my nigga, cause that's a classic.
Strictly for my niggas.
That's a classic album, but that shit came out like what? 90,
I'm trying to think who I
93?
purchased Apple Music for. Like what album? Drake.
Corny.
Yeah.
Which one? Which
Drake.
Drake album?
Fire and Desire.
Definitely.
Ooh, I ain't
Definitely.
gonna lie to you. I
Talk-
like that one.
My brother know. Wow.
I like that one.
Once I couldn't hear it on
What was
SoundCloud, and I heard that little sample, that little 30
that
seconds,
Fire
I
and
was like,
Desire.
oh,
What was the name of that CD?
done.
Was it
Apple Me Up.
What was the name? It was
Views.
Views. Yes, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like that one.
Yeah,
Views.
that was
Views
definitely-
definitely was. Views had
That was
some
a
hits
eater.
on there.
That was a time.
That was a
That
eater.
nigga said gotta act a fool like cheesecake. No, we
Yeah.
love cheesecake. I was like,
My
that nigga
baby,
talking.
that's why
I
I'm
said-
like, has everyone already like played out Cheesecake because Drake said it? But I'm like, bro, like I really did try not to go there because Drake said it. You know what I'm saying?
like, but cheesecake though, who don't love like
Who don't
cheese?
love cheesecake, bro? They had a pound cake cheesecake. I'm like, I'm being ridiculous. I'm being
Yes.
ridiculous. This is so good.
Views definitely was that shit. He had some hits on that motherfucker
Yeah,
too.
bro,
He
you
had
can play
some
that whole
Controller,
album. You can play that whole
baby.
album. No. Like, if okay, first off, certain songs do certain things to me. Like that's how magical
Bro,
that album was. For
If
me.
you're reading this is too late, star 67.
Woo.
Repeat.
More than hold on, wait. They go in the studios with clips, ammo.
Clips,
Yeah,
ammo.
yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah, yeah,
Lil Wayne
yeah,
fan.
yeah.
Man, no, that
Yeah.
nigga Drake. If you reading this
Yeah.
now or you too late like that right there. What was that?
Hey, I don't even mess with Drake. I ain't never purchased no Drake though. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't never purchased no Drake. He's alright.
Nah,
Never you pay for Drake?
nothing was the same.
Yes, duh.
I can't lie.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what CD I paid. I paid my
No,
money for Drake.
Drake nice. Drake nice.
Exactly. What you say?
He
Craig?
nice. I'm
Take care.
You-
capping.
come
I'm
on,
saying,
bro.
I had a whole phase
Come on,
with it.
bro. Like
Take
I'm
care.
like, I ain't finna do my baby out here.
Take care was my CD I had bought from Drake. Take care.
You bought it?
I bought it.
But look,
Bought it.
y'all know,
Definitely
y'all-
the
bro,
same.
have y'all
Never
ever
in my
y'all
buying
never
scene
went
I
through
could
that
buy a
phase
collection.
of OG Drake? What was it called?
Mixtape Drake.
Dog, yes, the mixtape SoundCloud Drake staring at this ceiling almost all night long.
Yeah, you got Octopus on,
See, I don't even
You
know.
got,
Y'all don't know.
you got some old. I mean, I fuck with the older shit that Drake, had. I just can't off the top of my head remember back then because it's been so long ago. Like that was like, ooh, that
Yo,
was a minute
when you was
ago.
sitting in your room, dark,
Hell yeah, shit. One getting.
Bro. bro. Do you remember your weekend face?
Bro, what you mean weekend phase?
You said I'm still in this.
Yeah, what you mean? That's still right
Ah,
now. To this day.
the weekend.
To this day.
Yo, when I said like he put me on to some fire songs, but he was playing everything.
You know
like-
what though? The Weeknd Drake album was the first time I heard the Weeknd on though. On that Take Care. The Rod. The Rod. This is the Rod. Nigga, that nigga. I said, who the fuck is this nigga
Yeah.
singing on this motherfucker? That would Take Care was a whole vibe for me off that Drake. If I'm that Take Care Marvin's Room. Ooh. What was that? The song with motherfucking Wayne and
Hold
Andre 3000. The Real Her.
Yeah, hold on, Buried Alive.
Ooh,
Yeah, that was
Buried
also
Alive. Yes, indeed. Underground Kings. Yeah, he had
Yeah.
some. He had some fire on that shit right there. He definitely did. But yes, I can fuck with that though. I can fuck with that. It's a newer generation, so niggas ain't probably bought CDs and
That's why
So
I'm like buying a
motherfucker-
CD.
yeah, it's definitely obsolete.
No, my first CD that was bought for me was Michael Jackson though, like, and it was really I still listen to it.
Was
to
it
this day.
Invisible?
Was it Thriller?
No,
Invisible?
it was the
What
y'all
the-
the essentials.
Fam.
It was the essentials of
Yeah.
Michael
Oh,
Jackson.
the
like it's a
Essentials?
collection. Like,
Oh,
like, yeah.
okay.
Bro.
That was live.
Yo.
That was house
Yes, that was house
That was
music
house
on baby. I'm like, oh baby.
Oh, baby.
He got all of his. All of his. Bro, we all was affected by it. After Michael Jackson, I know my whole family went through a whole Michael Jackson phase. Don't play with it.
He had songs for everybody.
Hey, no cap though.
For like
Niggas
2
was-
years. Like
I ain't gonna
hard
lie, like
Michael
I was a
Jackson.
little sad, but like niggas, like all my niggas was tearing up when that nigga
Yeah.
died. I'm like, nigga.
Yeah.
Like I was, don't get me wrong, I was sad. Like he played a very pivotal point in music in my life and shit like that. Like, come on, what nigga wasn't trying to do the moonwalk?
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Fucking your legs up trying to do his moves and shit. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, come on now. Yes.
You was fucking
said-
your leg up.
Every kid tried to
You
leave.
cap.
Hey, I was fucking my. I was down point with that nigga
You
shit.
cap.
I tried to.
He said, yeah.
He said I tried to leave.
Yeah, every kid tried to leave.
Hey, I definitely tried to do that shit, and definitely fuck my shit up a couple times doing that shit.
Oh, no.
Hey, that's funny though. But you know what though? It's real funny just to see like what motherfuckers like first started listening to. Like, cause my mother bought me a Michael Jackson album one year for Christmas. It was the Invisible album with like You Rock My World and shit. But like certain, like shit had butterflies on that shit. But like certain albums, like you buy or your parents buy from you. You know what I mean? Like it kind of mold you into that shit. Because when I bought 50 Cent, moms gave me $10. Said go buy what you want.
That's
It
how
was-
much an album cost?
That.
Hell yeah, back
So that
then, shit.
So that was all your money at the time.
Nigga head, no, that was no. I had like maybe $2-3 left.
No, how much
Nigga,
they? How much was album?
Cause you gotta,
If you bought first week release, they were all-
yeah. Cause 50 Cent, you gotta think he just came like he ain't even come out with in the club yet. Damn near then came out. I think he just came out with like Wangsta or something. He wasn't even, like he wasn't even 50-50 yet. Like he was, like Ja Rule was still kind of at the top and shit. But by the time In the Club came
It
out,
was like what?
you just.
Art of Being Robbed and like some-
Yeah, how to rob and shit.
Damn.
You know how to rob. So he wasn't even. I only heard Wangster from him and how to rob.
Yeah.
Bought that motherfucking CD. Got one of the best CDs I ever heard.
Damn.
No cap. Get Rich or Die Trying. 50 Cent first CD. One of the best CDs I ever heard. Oh yeah. No, it, honestly, like
This nigga an actor now.
for real.
That's crazy.
Curtis, niggas.
That's
Kane,
motherfucking
nigga.
Curtis.
Love, you
Like,
did.
how many rappers turn actors though, period.
Man,
And nobody had a run like
fucking
that nigga
I-
though.
Wasn't Ice-T a rapper?
Yeah.
Yep.
See, but this is for the younger generation. Y'all, Ice-T was the most gangster
Criminal
niggas
Minds.
back then.
Ice
He
Cube.
taught you how to pimp hoes.
Hey,
What?
Ice-T.
Now we talking. Now we in special victims.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this-
Yo.
From being one of the realest niggas on the street to making kid movies.
Hey, now,
Nigga, no
hey man, I don't know
Vaseline.
where I would be without. Are we there yet? So you
Yeah.
know.
Hey, that's
Really?
fact. Hey, I don't know where I'd be without
He switched
Friday.
it up. He switched it
Yeah,
up. Hey
son.
man,
Dog.
he switched it up.
This nigga named Craig for a reason.
Nigga, do
His
you
mama
know,
named it after
Look,
watching the
after
movie.
watching, now she hate the movie.
bruh?
though.
Like, and the funny thing about it, bro, I was born April 29th, 1992. Do your research on that movie when that movie came out. I was born the same day the LA riot started.
Damn.
No cap, the same exact day.
Dang. What if that's your pops?
Look at
Hey,
You better take
back
that
child
ancestry.
support, a motherfucker. Cause I'm a petty nigga.
Oh, God.
He said, "Yeah, I say I'll let that shit go. Let bygones be bygones. Go get that court letter in the mail.
Yeah.
Hey, I need parts of that."
I need $1 million.
He said, "Your other son doing shit, nigga. Said how come I can't do shit?
He in
He
movies.
said he
Your
in
son.
movies and
What
shit.
about- I'm
I
Craig.
I can't even get an extra." He said, "I'm named after you, nigga."
You ain't gonna give me my little side short.
He said for real and shit. Man, he said,
I hope
What's
he
a-
call the police.
What's some
on
more rappers turn actors though?
He said we got another one.
Ice Cube, you
Ice
got
Cube,
50
Will
Cent,
Smith, 50
Will
Cent,
Smith.
Queen Latifah,
fun fact for the young kids out there:
Marky Mark.
Will Smith had the first ever rap Grammy ever rap Grammy'd.
Turned it down.
Oh, he turned it down.
And turned that shit down because
Wow.
the Grammys wouldn't televise black people accepting the Grammy. They wouldn't televise the portion of the rap music on the Grammys. No cap, no bullshit. That's a fun fact for y'all. They were not. Will Smith for Fresh Prince for the song. They won the first Grammys. They told them they can get the award, they can come to the show, but they show won't be televised. They acceptance speeches won't be televised, and Will Smith did the realest shit you can do at that time. Everybody know a Grammy far as music is the most prestige awards you can get. That's what you damn near do it for.
Right.
For a motherfucker to say it wasn't just that he could have been like, I'll take my Grammy and I'll say some bullshit, but that nigga said, man, fuck y'all, fuck them Grammys. We don't need that shit. Like when Will Smith did that, I give him a lot of credit for this. When Will Smith did that, he stood up for all black people doing music, whether you use R&B, no matter what type of music, if you were a black individual and you were doing music, no matter what type of music, he stood up for us and he made them respect our genre. At the beginning when rap, like with the NWA and shit like that, like they didn't understand they was making us more famous because this was the shit they wasn't trying to push out. This was the shit that they didn't think rap was gonna last.
Right.
They didn't think this shit was, they thought this shit was a phase. You know what I mean? They didn't really think this shit was a thing. They said this shit ain't, what is this? You know, when these new rappers start rapping and these motherfuckers start coming up with this shit, these motherfuckers like, what the fuck is that? That shit ain't gonna last. Nobody gonna buy that shit. And since rap came out, been a best-selling shit since what? Rock and fucking roll.
Type shit.
You know what I mean? Then over exceeded everything. You know, shout out Will Smith. Shout out
Talk to the
that.
church. Look at
Hey,
that.
Will, for real. He said shout out. I'm gonna give that nigga a shout out for that one because I think people should know that.
Definitely hard.
When they watch the Grammys and shit, I think people should know that. Just like the Oscars, but I'm gonna get on them niggas later.
Don't let him get to talking.
Yeah, don't let me get to talking and shit. But
Boy,
no,
it is time for our topic.
He said yes, indeed. That was our portion of the soul food.
Oh my!
Yes, indeed. I'm cool with that shit.
Yeah.
That shit. He said for real. I'm gonna get him down packed, y'all. But no, that was our portion of the soul food, man. And I actually like that, y'all. Y'all got some shit, you know. Got to bring the younger kids up to the generation and shit.
Wait, real quick. So, brother, you really want to spend your money on the album? You don't remember spending your money on
Bro, me spending money on an album, bro.
But then that is like a different
Stuff
time
is
though,
free now.
because
Like-
that was like a different time.
Yeah,
I should have like what was just maybe the first one you like kind of listened to or something like that. But it's like,
I feel like that's an answer too. If he never bought an album.
Yeah.
Look, I never needed to pay for nobody's stuff. Nobody ever came to me. You want to know something that I paid for? The CD that I paid for, it was recently. It was 2021. I was at Pick and Save and somebody approached me like, it was that girl that's our neighbor. She a stud. That stud girl, she do music. What's her name, like Destiny or something? I don't know, but she approached me. She's like, "Hey, what up? I see you doing your art thing out there." And then she's like, "Would you be able to purchase this? Would you be able to purchase one of my things? You know, I rap." And I'm like, I got bread in my hand. She bombarded me. I'm like, "Hey, all right." You know what I'm saying?
that's how they be.
And
too.
then I'm like, "Sure, how much is it?" She like $8. I'm like,
Shit.
$8.
Man, you better
Wait,
wrap
that's
your
expensive.
soul on
Like,
that
hey,
motherfucker.
man, I didn't even listen to it, but I was just like, sure, like whatever. And then I gave it to my friend. They listened to it. They was like, it's pretty good. I'm like, oh, nice.
You know what? Whoever that young lady you bought that CD from, young lady, I'm gonna need you to do your motherfucking thing because this is the first CD this nigga has bought, and I would like this later to come on this show and it be turned into something.
Yeah,
so
man.
let that $8 manifest and do what it's supposed to motherfucking do.
Yes,
Because I feel the struggle.
Good luck to you.
Most definitely, good luck.
I hate him.
But
On to the topic.
On to
You-
the motherfucking.
on to the topic.
On to
The topic is memorable sex story.
Ooh wee.
First off, Craig gave me a preview of what his is gonna be, so that's what made me decide this topic. I just
Yes,
want to
You
say.
go first, bro.
He said, "Give him the title of it." That's all I got, y'all. Give him the title of his sex
The
story,
title is
Hold-
called. You
and
ready?
give him the whole reference that you
Okay.
gave me.
The title. Okay, so the title was called "Wig on the Dresser." Now I know a lot of y'all have heard, money on the dresser, leave the money on the dresser, and shit like this. But this time, a wig was left on my dresser, so that's why this story is called "Wig on the Dresser." Now, let me start this off.
Why are you so extra?
I gotta start this off because this is like the first time it happened to me. Now listen, I'm not naive, ladies and gentlemen. I know ladies be wearing wigs. I know what a wig look like. But okay, so let me paint the slide. We chilling. We done chilled all day and shit. Now she got this big ass red little wig on and shit, like a little curly shit. Now I know it's a wig and shit, whatever. So we chilling and shit. Now we go back to my crib, do what we do. You know what I mean? Do what we do.
What do we do?
Do what we do. So, I'm laying down and shit, a couple of middle of the night, you got to wake up and shit, make sure a motherfucker ain't just walking around, shit like that. You just got to make sure motherfucker is where they at. You know what I mean? So I'm laying down and shit. She still got the wig on at this point. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, cool.
Everything's still looking normal.
So fast forward, I wake up. She up under me. You hold a motherfucker like that. They up under you and shit like that.
Right.
I look down. I see a stocking cap. And I see Miss Sealy braid, the braid that when your mama used to wash your sister hair, and the braid she used to put in the motherfuckers, them the same type braids I see. So now I'm totally baffled and I'm confused because I'm like, I'm looking down and I look down and I looked at her head for like 5 minutes. And I'm like, and I looked at the dresser.
If you know wigs, why you looking surprised? Why you went off for 5 minutes?
First of all, that was the first time spending the night over my crib. You just don't take your wig off the first time. I mean, coming over, you warm me up to that shit. You don't just do that shit the first time you go over nobody's house. I don't care. What you say? You just don't. So I looked at her. So as I'm looking at her head for 5 minutes, when I finally look up, the wig is on the dresser. And how I know she put it there, it just didn't happen to be there. Like she placed it there because it looked like she propped her wig up a certain way. She propped it up a certain way, so mad? I know she placed it there.
Why are you mad?
Because first of all, I went to sleep with somebody and woke up with somebody totally different.
What's that song? When you wake up in the morning like a baby duck.
No, I know what you're talking about, but it's like no, because I feel like she shouldn't have took it. How come, like, for real? Like, okay, and this the thing too. I didn't know. I actually legitimately thought at this time in my head, I'm like, bro, why the fuck she ain't just use the chin strap? I'm telling this story to one of my friends, and she got confused. She was like, what's a chin strap? I said, the chin strap, the shit that be in y'all shit. She was like, the wig tightener. Blew my fucking mind. I never knew that shit was a wig tightener. I thought it was a chin strap, like when it gets too cold or too windy. Because it come all the way down to there. Oh my gosh. Shit.
Bye, Craig.
It do
no, I'm tired of your shit.
That motherfucker do come all the way down to there.
No, so don't. It don't, bro. You cannot abuse it like that. That's gonna make it lose.
I thought. Well, I seen somebody had it down there before like that. And I thought it was actually a chin strap. I thought they like use that shit like when it's cold or windy or don't want the wig to fall off and shit. I didn't know it was a wig tightener. So I didn't know that. That I didn't know.
Wait, is you sure it came with the wig or are you sure it wasn't a hat like that?
It was a wig. I knew it was a wig because bitches wear stocking caps under their wig and wear either straight to the. It's either straight. Like you got either two braids straight to the back braids or them plaits and shit. And that's the Miss Sealy's. So she had.
Stop calling them that. We've been through too much. You know better.
She had the Miss Sealy's. Now, now, okay. So, but I'm looking down though, and I'm looking and I'm like, damn, did I fuck Miss Sealy yesterday? Did I fuck Miss Sealy?
Yes, you did. And shut up.
I sure did knock the dust off that motherfucker. But the moral of the story is that, ladies, on the first night, you should don't leave the wig on the dresser the first night. That shit, cause it baffled me and it shocked me because I knew it was a wig, but I've never had nobody taking their wig off and shit.
Shut up. That's what your ass did. And look, and it woke you up and now you know what to expect. Now shut up. And don't be saying if you're wearing them as chin strap. Mario, Craig, you done.
First of all, dog, because if you feel like that's okay to take your wig off on the first day, you go over to somebody's house. That's a major problem.
And I say free yourself, queen.
You know what she did?
Just don't wear the wig.
She did free
or don't wear the wig. Also support that. Free yourself, queen.
She needed that. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all caught him off
at
guard.
The time.
You could have just been straight up with him, like, "Hey, this is what I got going on. I got the granny.
This what I got."
He probably would have.
Why do I have to be a confession?
She had a stocking cap.
She started watching Netflix like that. Like, bro.
Nah.
I mean,
Nah, fuck all that.
Girl do that to me, I'm be like.
I mean, fuck all that shit. Like,
I sometimes take off my weave too. Yeah. You thought this was real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
You're
said,
not
but no, moral of the
You're
story,
just
that
as much
was
a clown as he
that
is.
was that was definitely my wig on the dresser. And ladies, I feel like if you're going over a nigga house for the first time, don't be free all the way the first time unless you doing her thing. The sex was pretty good, but it wasn't a take your wig off kind of sex. And that
She got
was
too comfortable.
exactly.
No.
She thought she was finna kill something.
Hey,
She took the
Okay.
wig
that-
off.
That okay,
She
now
thought she
that's
was finna go to
embarrassing.
work.
So, no, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, like no,
Don't
it
paint a
wasn't
picture,
that.
Lord.
It wasn't that type of. So that was my
No.
story, ladies and gentlemen. And my advice to all the
No.
ladies and gentlemen: use your chin strap, aka wig tighteners, to tighten that
Don't
bad
y'all
boy
dare
up.
do that.
Yes, y'all do. He said,
He
yes, you
said
do.
for windy and rainy purposes. That ain't no motherfucking
He
weather guard.
said, yes, it is. It is. It is. It won't go nowhere. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you, if you put the chin strap on under there when it's windy, it won't go nowhere. I bet you won't fall off.
I'm done with your shit.
Y'all won't even have
Mario.
to tighten that shit up like
Mario,
y'all do.
you're next because you.
He
you sit
said,
next to
yes. Go ahead, my brother.
I'm trying to think of one.
me. Damn.
Hey,
He said, young, you know what I mean? Niggas ain't been fucking like that. You know what I mean?
No,
So,
tell
I
him about
fuck
the
with
one that was
shit.
living with us that we didn't know about.
no.
Yeah. He said, yes.
No.
Yes.
You talking about E?
Yeah.
No. But I can tell y'all about this one story. Damn, this ain't one of my proudest moments.
Let it out.
We not here to
Sorry.
judge.
We not here to judge.
This is no judge, man. All the
Free
judgment
space.
there, man.
No,
Y'all ready?
no.
Y'all ready though?
Because I got to go next. So go ahead.
How about you go first?
How
You go
about
first.
no? How about you go
You
first?
kickstart, you know what I'm saying? Let me get y'all stuff first.
He said no.
All right, so we was at Wisconsin Dells.
Ooh, I like where this going already.
It was cool. I had I was talking to this one girl. We was cool beings. We was
Cool.
acquainted. We got well acquainted.
Y'all went to Wisconsin Dells together?
Okay.
It was like a trip thing, and other people
Women.
and all that.
Go
other
ahead.
Stuff. But no, we was cool. And at first, it was the movies. That's when I found out she was into that. This is like high school stuff too, so childish, really. Like, if I was to talk about stuff current day, I don't need nobody to get me in. I don't need to get none of that. So I'm gonna talk about high school. We went to the movies, and then I found out that she was into me. And then I was like, damn, we ain't got no place that we can
She
be at
was
right
intimate,
now.
meaning she was fucking.
Chris,
She was
shut
like,
up. Can he be a gentleman?
so I was trying to find out like what's a place that we can go that's like, you know, good for us. And so we started looking around.
You are. Let me know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for cutting you off, boy. You are a gentleman.
He is a
Out
gentleman.
this motherfucker. He
Shut
said,
up.
let's get a place that's
It's
good for us, cause I didn't
Shut
give a
up.
fuck. Where?
Hey man.
Romantic
Craig.
motherfucker.
So
You
we
a
started
romantic
looking
type
for
boy.
a spot to do it because we ain't got no rooms. This was like a day trip.
Oh, baby.
This was like a day trip, so we ain't had no room for it. We was just pulling it out. But Wisconsin Dells had where was this? Mount Olympus. It was at Mount Olympus. So we ended up going to the staircase, and
That staircase.
I'm like, dang, this is it ain't nobody here right now. You know what I'm saying? You might as well, you know. And she was like, I don't know, all that all that other stuff. And I'm like, after looking for other places, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this looking like the best option we got right now. So it was in front of a window too. It was crazy. And yeah, it wasn't no full on. It was a oral fellatio, and it was a good vibe. I got to look out the window, and I got to look down, and it was great views both ways. So that was a very memorable time.
Great views. God damn it.
I like Mount Olympus.
Boy, you damn near the motherfucking go for that shit, boy.
It's
How
the
many?
fact that you called him romantic, like, bro, oh my god.
That's some romantic shit to get some head. That's the most romantic shit I ever heard to get some head. I wish I could ask for head like that. Like,
oh my gosh, you did not say
he
that.
actually figured out how to ask for head in the nicest, calmest, smoothest way. Cause there's no other way to ask for head than what he just did. Try to ask for help. You be like, hey, babe. Let me, give me some. A little bit of help.
It was
She
disgusting.
said, you gotta
I was
say
shocked.
head low. You just can't say head like that. You give me a little bit of head.
Man,
He
don't.
said just a little bit of. You gotta say plenty shit after that. You'll give me a little bit of head because you know I like the way you do it. You like the way you do it.
You know, I really love you.
Because you know I love the way you do it.
ears.
But no, that's ghost shit right there, man. This
My
man,
fucking ears.
this man,
I was childish.
this
I was
man,
childish.
that actually is not
He
childish in
said
my
this
book.
from high school.
That's
This is high
not
school.
childish in my
This
book.
from
That's
some high school
gold status. That man went on the staircase at Mount Olympus for a day fucking trip and got head. So
oh my God,
I'm guessing you
man.
had to be facing out the window, facing this way. And
not the skywalk.
So the
like
window
that's
like
what's
this,
that's what's like
And
really
then this
scary.
us. We like this. Yeah,
Facts.
so I was able to do
so
like,
definitely
man.
getting it in. He look up,
Man.
like look out.
Greg, stop. We get it, bro.
I mean, seeing the birds chirping and shit like that.
Oh my gosh, she didn't even
that's a
mention birds. Shut up. I'm
beautiful-
finna knock them glasses off your head.
That is
Shut
a
up.
beautiful-
Dope story, dang.
That's beautiful right there. That is.
You didn't have to be so dang poetic with it, brother. Like, dang, you just say it
What
right.
you
I
mean,
mean, what
I'm
she?
saying?
That's a poetic thing to do. If that's what she wanted to do, it seemed like she was not pressed.
No, I don't appreciate his
Yeah,
voice
it
getting
wasn't like-
silky
It
like
seemed
that.
like she wanted to do it, and she seemed like she just needed a place to.
I don't want to hear it told like that.
Nah.
That's all I'm saying.
So you were well. How would you rather wanted to hear?
I'd rather
it
him
told?
say it how
Yeah,
you
so
said.
she was giving me neck and them up.
Never mind.
She was giving me head on that staircase and shit. I said, "Hey,
You're
man,
right,
look,
you're
ain't nobody coming down this motherfucker on here to just,
Chris,
put your
shut
mouth on it."
up.
Said, put your mouth on it. You know what I mean? And went to work. Both views were good. Hashtag good views. And hey, I can come on now. High school trip at the Dale. Think about how much go you would be if you would have got your pussy ate at the Dales on the day trip.
I don't.
Boy, you would be the motherfucking goat. You would be the goat. You would be the shit.
I can't believe I just shared that information.
Man, hey, shout out to the homegirl not going to forget what she want. I'm pretty sure. I hope she's doing good in
She
life.
doing great. She ain't
Oh yeah, she a type of motherfucker that will know what she wants. She went out and went and got what the fuck she wanted.
Yeah.
See, it was something to that.
Yeah,
Man, that's a beautiful fucker. That's
she finna graduate this year.
How I collectively hate both of you.
That was a beautiful fucking story, man. That was a beautiful story, man.
If you see this, keep going.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That girl know what she wanted, and she went and got what she get. That's beautiful, right there. I appreciate.
I'm trying to think of something that was memorable, like, cause like low key, like when I get comfy, I like low key, like my biggest and worst asset about me is that I have a terrible memory. Like, so I can't remember nothing bad, but I can't remember nothing good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just forget. Like, it's just in the past. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
my
Right.
that's okay for me though.
Oh,
I'm okay with it. It's only brighter days ahead. No. I'm trying to think of something that was really like memorable. Like, that's not incriminating. A booty muncher.
And booty munchers be on a prowl.
Of course, but I'm like, is that a story I want to tell right now? You know
I
what
ain't
I'm
never
saying?
level up. I ain't never level up like that yet. I'm still not with the booty munchers. You a booty
Is that
muncher,
a level
bro?
you're aspiring for?
You cap it. You
Yes,
a booty
yes.
muncher.
He said like Kobayashi.
You're not wrong. You're grown. Okay, I really need to get my thing together. Okay.
No, I think she know. You might as well go ahead.
I really can't
You
think.
seen the topic. You seen the topic.
You
I
said
don't-
you
I
know.
just
saw the topic.
He said, "Come on, Shay."
What is it?
Oh,
I see
don't
the topic.
even know
Where
if
am
I'm
I?
ready. I don't even know if I'm mentally ready for this story. I think I'm good.
He said, "Come on, Shay, talk your shit.
You got a story?
Talk your shit, Shay."
I don't got nothing.
You ain't got
Yes,
nothing.
you do.
You ain't got
My mind, it's not like it's not queuing.
He said, "Yes,
You ain't
you
got no
do."
stories. You don't need no stories. You
I don't need no stories.
You don't need no stories.
He's
I'll just tell another one.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
The first one was so good. I would love to.
Go ahead,
drop
brother.
over.
Because that was
Go
cool,
ahead,
but
Mario.
look, I had a terrible story that I really wasn't proud of. And y'all ready for this one? Because since you ain't want to say yours, I'm gonna tell you the one that was like really bad. So look, I was talking to this Marsha, and she was we got same jazz. We got well acquainted. She told me who she was, and she was interested, and she ended up picking me up, and we ended up going to her house. And when it was time to do the thing, my thing wasn't in the best mood, so I'm like,
He said you wildin'.
I'm like, dang, when it came up to it, we was talking for like months, and it was like we was talking about we was gonna make this thing happen, and it was like she was unsure, and then one day she just came to me like now, and I'm like, oh snap, it's time, but it was too
Okay,
it was
why
too
this one?
fast.
Like,
It was crazy because it was like,
was this like one of those bays I would be impressed by, or this one of the regular ones?
no, I mean, if we would have had something go through, it would have been good. Like if it was something that we kept going on, but it didn't because of that situation. Nothing happened after that, right? So look, we it's time to do the do, and my doer ain't doing the do right now. So I'm looking at him like, hey, come on, bro, it's time to make it happen right now.
No.
We got like 30 seconds. She waiting in the bed, yada yada yada, and the first time it was like, it's low key looking dead. And I'm like, all right. But then she like, it's cool, yada yada. And she real cool about it. I'm like, great. Very great. I'ma just dip, I guess. So that shit was so embarrassing, dude. And
Hold on, wait, why
too.
would you leave? And she said, bro, you didn't even
how
make
could
it
you
up.
Think about make it up, right? Make it up. No, it wasn't no room for making it up. I didn't want to go through that. Just being in a room as a dude, and it's time to show your manhood, and your thanger ain't thanging, bro. Anybody in that position will not ever return to that room again. Like,
bro,
now you're in the group chats. I'm like, who's to know? Who's to know who she texting right now?
It happens.
They like,
It
hey, this
happened.
nigga.
Bro, the
It
experience
happened.
gotta play out first before we jump right into group chat. You gonna leave it dirty like that though?
No, I ain't leave it dirty. I comfort her and everything. We got to laughing about it. You know what I'm saying? She gave me a smooch. I'm like, oh, you comforting. But in the back of my head, I'm like,
This
shit
motherfucker
for the
finna tell
birds.
everybody.
This shit for the birds. That's crazy. I'm like, I can't do this shit no more. I went on like a very long hiatus for just talking to people. I'm like, bro, I can't even do this shit. That was so embarrassing.
Hey, you know what?
Wait,
This shit happened.
Wait,
Hey.
what was your issue, bro? Like, do you think you were just too nervous?
I was nervous because she was bad. Like when you with somebody that's like it's like, damn, how did I even? Yeah, she was a bad
bitch.
She was in, but then sometimes it's like, dang, am I ready for
I
this?
got her.
I'm like, how did I even make it this far right now? I don't know what I was saying to get me this far, but I was here and I'm like, damn, this shit is really finna happen right now. And then, man, I'm like, turn on the movie real quick or so.
He said, oh, baby. He said, you gotta eat that cat. Sometimes you gotta trick that motherfucker.
Turn on the movie, let me rub on that side.
Hey,
Hell no.
Look here.
Hell no.
Nah, I feel him because, times, it happens like that for niggas, man. Sometimes that shit just ain't, it show up to the party late or it don't show up at all. And you know what I mean? And I done had a couple late calls, you know what I mean? Where like, one time I got scared, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause my shit was not cooperating with me. Like, I'm like, bro, is something wrong with me for real, fam? I'm like, and even when I do, like, I'm out of there like that. Like the fuck, cause like,
I would have rather got 2 minutes in.
It wasn't even, bro. No, you wouldn't.
That,
no, you like, I'm saying that shit now.
That would have been 2 minutes.
We out of there.
Because, bro, it was like. And the thing, like, it was feeling good and shit. So I'm like, I'm trying to, I got it. Like, when you as a nigga, when you get it's like this. When you get it just enough hard, you can go in that motherfucker and you stroke your way too hard. You know what I mean? But you can't just go in there with a gummy worm. That shit feels.
Bro, you gotta at least
feel like a marshmallow getting pushed through a keyhole. Just.
Hey, you trying to play with it? You like, hey,
In your head, you trying to think of all sexy shit. You trying to think of the nastiest porno you ever watched. This shit. Baby, like no cap, you damn near having the whole combo. Like, yeah.
Oh, my fucking-
He said, "Get this motherfucker." Nigga said, and your shit ain't doing shit. He said, "Nigga, he said right now you don't have enough dick to be talking like that."
He said, "Hey, bro, you better go to the
Wait.
bathroom."
He said, "Hey, you telling your shit like yo, you wildin'."
I'm like,
You
bro,
saying that shit,
bro,
your
we
dick
been
like,
waiting
hey,
for this
right
our
now,
moment.
you
You like,
wildin'.
bro, this our moment, bro. What is you doing right now? He like, yeah, that shit OB. I'm like,
He said a motherfucking marshmallow through a motherfucking yo.
That's what
Get
it
the fuck-
be.
That is literally the best.
I walked home because I didn't have a car at the time. I ain't
God
walk home. She drove me home. She was real, she was cool about it. But
Damn.
she wasn't cool about it. Like you could tell, like
She wanted that shit,
man,
and it's.
look,
I don't give a
like,
fuck
she
what a
was down.
female say. I don't give a fuck what a female say. Listen, female, and we talked about double standards previous on this show, and this is females could turn down sex. Females could just not want it, all like that. But man, let a nigga not come and deliver. She might act like she cool. That motherfucker
She
ain't
not
cool. That motherfucker's highly pissed the fuck off. Whole hormones through the motherfucking roof like Leah Long on The Best Man. It's hormones through the fucking roof like nigga. Man, hey, definitely you should try to eat the cat first and see if that was a
This
little
nigga
trick.
said turn on the movie. Let me feel on your thigh.
Hey, sometimes though I turned on the movie before. Cause you know what I mean. See, mistakes were made.
Like, bro, it's silent. It's a silent.
It's silent and too. Sometimes you gotta work up to that shit when you just.
Oh,
You
God.
gotta give it up to her because she still drove you home at the end of the day.
She drove me home, but that was a quiet ride home. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it was a quiet ride. I heard all
She
the
was big
cars.
cool on you.
You heard all the cars.
She turned down 103.7. I'm like, man, we ain't hearing jack.
Hey,
Man.
he said, damn, they can't even
She
hear the
didn't even wanna listen to
radio.
music.
She was, you want some Clovers? I'm like, yes.
He said, I'm.
Son, do you want some covers?
Man, that's
Yeah.
hashtag. Do you
The
want
man
some
turned to the
cover?
boy that day. I ain't gonna lie.
Who we? That it happens though, my
Man.
brother. It happens. Okay,
She
I
was
got.
too grown for you. That's
Hey.
what happened.
Hey, sometimes that pussy be like that. He said, "Gotta eat the cat though. Gotta eat the cat."
Craig,
Yeah.
I hate you.
No,
She don't even
speaking.
like my pictures on Instagram no more.
Oh my
Oh,
I'm
god.
like, damn, it's like that.
He said, "Don't trip. I got a couple ones."
I mean,
like
that's
that.
kind of
They-
damaging to a woman's
They ain't
ego,
get my
though.
best.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what you
What
trying
you
to say?
mean?
I mean, you
What
not
you
staying
mean?
in the moment like
It
you
ain't
bad
a
as
you
fuck.
thing,
Like,
no. It wasn't a her thing.
No,
It was
I'm
a
not.
me
I'm
thing.
not gonna lie to you though, cause it's some females right now. Like if you ask, two different females, one female might say, "Hey, that nigga is a motherfucking beast," and other female might say, "Man, that nigga was bullshitting." And 9 times out of 10, if it was the bullshit, hey, that day I just didn't have it.
I didn't.
I ain't had that thing on me.
your
Nigga
ass said on the track, he
my
said,
thing,
"Fuck all that
bro.
30-minute shit." What?
I'm
Like
here
you
for-
been
I'm
on
here
bullshit.
I'm here for a good time, not a
No.
long time. So listen,
Oh,
it's
hell
like
no.
this though. Now listen, I give a motherfucker a couple minutes, but it's been times where I definitely done tapped out early. Now I'm not gonna lie, it's been numerous of times where they should want that good, and I just go ahead have to get up out of there. You know what I mean? But it's been a couple times where I just ain't have it on me, like I ain't have it in me, and I'm like, yo, come the fuck on, man. You gonna do this shit to me right now? Man, that nigga, he just don't cooperate.
Hey man.
He said, "I ain't have it on me," as if it was a
The
motherfucking.
Thanger got its own mind. I'm gonna be honest. Like he do what he want.
It's a whole different type of motherfucker.
Usually he go well.
You gotta pep talk that nigga sometimes.
Sometimes you gotta pep talk that nigga, man. You gotta be like, hey man.
Hey,
Hey, bro, you've been killing it, lady. Don't let up. Don't,
he
don't
said
let out
this ain't the
today."
time
Man,
for that bullshit.
bro,
I've
we
been
have-
waiting to fuck this bitch for quite some time.
We made it to
And she
New
finally
Year's.
giving it to me today, nigga. I need you on your A game.
That's exactly what the hell y'all get. That's what y'all get. That's what be psyching y'all out.
What?
We gotta
Y'all
pep
be
talk
alright.
this motherfucker because you know
Like honestly, like
it's a whole different shit.
Y'all letting the team down when y'all be pulling that bullshit though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What team? The Pep
Yeah,
talking?
the team
I
is
know,
me,
I'm
myself, and I right
I
now.
mean,
They me,
because
myself,
shit, this
and-
nigga like
I can't
fucking
go out.
Allen Iverson practice. Who practice? That's how my
That's
shit is
terrible.
and shit. Like nigga, I'm ready to go in the game now. Nigga said no. Nigga said and it happens like that though, Shay. It definitely does.
That
It
is
ain't
what
our fault. We don't want to do that shit. It just happens.
Mind of his own, man.
It just
Sometimes he
happens.
will, sometimes he not. You know what I'm saying?
Anywho.
Maybe she should have did something to make it better. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I'ma tell you.
She-
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna tell you because one time I did it right.
What?
I came fast as a motherfucker one time, boy. Hey, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell y'all this.
He happy and shit.
He
Like,
said
boy,
no. At this
On
particular
behalf of women, boy, fuck
point, it was a little fun, but it wasn't funny though
Yeah.
because bruh, I'm gonna tell you, I was going hard as a bitch for like 4 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Look here, bruh, ain't no shame in my
Nigga
game,
said he was
baby.
sweating and all. Like,
Nigga,
bro,
I'm-
hey,
Mojo.
when I tell you though, that shit was it was cracking, but the shit just came like just.
Hey, you trying to chill him out? You like, hold on, pace it up.
You trying to pace your shit. You know, you done started off beat to get the stroke, but your shit like, all right, let me calm down. No, fuck. He said, no, nigga, fuck that. Nigga, no, fuck that.
Oh, you
He
did
said-
gangster.
nigga said,
you never popped
bang, Nigga went side on me, nigga. Like, listen, let me tell you. So listen.
that's funny.
And it was not. It
That's
wasn't funny. It wasn't funny at the time. Hell no. It wasn't funny because it was actually one of these chicks I wanted to. It was one of these chicks I wanted to fuck. It was one of these chicks I wanted to. So like so bad. So I finally got it. Like right, and I'm ready. And the fucked up thing is, what made me like kind of mad, and it's just I was so mad I had to laugh it off because I started off so good.
Yeah.
I started off like I'm thinking this
got
finna
to
be
build it
legit.
up to
This
that,
finna be a good fucking session. See, I was in mid stroke and I passed first stroke, and you can't do that because when you in mid stroke and you at that, you supposed to get here like after the 5 minutes. You know what I mean? You supposed to.
Yeah.
And I went straight there. Pussy was a little bit too good.
Kudos to you. Oh, what?
He said, "Shut up." But hey, I know how to adjust. I know how to, and at that point though, it was too late. I was in that motherfucker and she was feeling it too and shit. Motherfuckers start grabbing you and shit, tensing up and shit. So I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I got her. Dick was like, yep, I got her too. And that motherfucker, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I'm trying to.
That's what your ass did.
Hey, out there on my car, the cramp trying to pump some motherfucker hard. At this point, I'm trying to get the crap out. She doing this. She think I'm doing some new shit. Nigga said, you belly rolling in this motherfucker? Oh, I got a cramp. Nigga said,
She think
I
I'm
got
doing
a
some new
cramp.
shit.
So needless to say, the shit lasted about 10 minutes. At like 6 minutes, I was just done. 2 minutes was just winding
Belly
down.
rolling.
Like I was trying to do it, I started cramping up and shit. So I had to fake a cramp and get up out of there. She hugged me and shit and said, it's okay. Kissed me on the forehead and shit.
Nah.
And it's done. And at that point, I was defeated.
Forehead kiss.
It was done with. Hit me with my shit. Hit me when I lay motherfuckers out.
Hit you with the forehead kiss.
Hey,
And good night, nigga.
hey, night.
God, like, nah, yeah.
Look,
I'ma
fuck
call you
around.
later, man.
Look, in the beginning, I'm like,
He said, can I? What you talking about?
She said in the beginning, I'm like, you fucking with a monster. At the end, I'm like, shit, I ain't fucking with shit.
He said I had to laugh it off because that shit.
Hey, because I swear to God, bro, how I started, bro, I just
That's what
thought,
your ass did.
I thought I was finna go the fuck in. I thought this was finna be a good
You did.
fucking night.
It's
You
time.
thought. You definitely
It
thought that
ended up being just a,
It was a night.
shit.
definitely was.
It was a night.
He said definitely was.
Now I want to take some time, Craig. I want to take some time to actually reflect on our guest here.
Yes, indeed, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not noticed our guest, Mr. Mario
I have
Hamilton,
not noticed.
we definitely finna give him the floor for this section.
No, seriously, I really want to give a big props to my brother because we invited him to the show as like a person, you know what I'm saying, that we're lucky to get, you know. He's a big inspiration for me, and I see him influencing others every day. Like literally, like this guy is amazing. And I like no, like completely unbiasedly, he's amazing. But no, seriously.
That's facts like a motherfucker. And man, hey, I'm kind of excited too, man, because we was talking earlier before the show started, and definitely telling me about like a whole lot of just graphic designs and everything. But before we get into that, man, we want to know, man, just like where you from, man, who you with, you know, make sure everybody got all your social media and everything like that. So, you know, tell everybody just, you know, where you at, where you from, your name and everything.
Tell them everything you
Alright.
do, bro.
All right, so my name is Mario Hamilton, and I'm a creative. I'm a Milwaukee creator. So born and raised in Milwaukee. Right now I'm studying in college and all that other stuff.
Hey, big fucking
You
ups,
know,
man.
You heard the man.
Black man in college.
Yeah, but being after when I got to college, I started networking with a lot of people that knew how to get to the next level of where I wanted to be, and that landed me a lot of opportunities in, you know, doing murals around the city, meeting some dope ass creators, collabing with a lot of people that look at me as somebody that knows something about something, and yeah, man, it's crazy because just a few years ago I had no idea that I'd be in the position I am in the creative realm. I've worked with Nordstrom. I've worked hand in hand with Marquette internally and did some stuff with the Black Student Union. Most respect to them. I got to do let me see how big was it. It was like a 10 feet by 15 feet mural of a panther, and that's in the new space for the BSC for Marquette.
And the what you just did with
Rhode Island?
the store, bro.
The store?
He just painted a whole thing inside of a whole store, and he's just.
Oh yeah, 4-on-4 hemp at Mayfair.
Literally.
4-on-4 hemp at Mayfair. New feature. Yeah. 4-on-4 hemp. I got the opportunity to work with Mike McGee, a legendary person. You should look him up yourself. But yeah, he commissioned me to do a mural piece inside the building, so that it could be like an attractive piece, and it turned out to be a real great experience. It was a marijuana plant, and then it came with informationals on THC and CBD and all the levels of what comes with that. And, you know, it was real educational for me. I never knew that THC could be so. I mean, I kind of knew that it was good for, you know, people with stress and pain and all that stuff. But he really dived deep, and it's like really any field, any type of pain or any type of growth or any type of like next level stuff you're trying to get into, it's CBDs and THCs and all types of variants that could help the person maintain or further themselves. And it's good for youth, it's good for older people, you know, anybody who willing to check out the store. Yeah, whoever want to dabble, you know, it's cool.
I definitely got to say something. So you did a piece for Marquette and you did a piece for 414 Hemp. Man,
tell him about the other one you was on the news for. Like, he goes hard.
Oh yeah.
Man, look, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Y'all, look here. Hey,
you trying to see?
Look here. We got. We just don't get this. We just don't get this every day right here,
no,
man. I wanted to get this young man his flowers,
I've never seen anything
to create something for Marquette and to create something for a known store 414 Hemp up in Mayfair. Man, that's a big thing. I gotta give his props on that one. That's a big thing. That right there. That's something big right there.
Hey, you know.
Okay, but
I gotta get your autograph after this shit, because you know when you blow up and shit, you know I gotta.
Hey man.
No, you plugged in.
It's just I believe in Milwaukee creatives, and I believe in the vision for Milwaukee. Milwaukee itself get a lot of hate, but internally it's a lot of people that's pushing the grounds and leveling us up so that we could be a great city that should be seen internationally. Really, it's a lot of great people. It's a lot of talented people. It's a lot of visionaries that's not really in a town, but it's like these are people that's really making the moves for the future. If not if you're not seeing them today, you're gonna see them tomorrow. When all the other cloud, when all the other stuff fades away, these are gonna be the people that's gonna be in your face with generational knowledge that you could pass on to your kids, to your peoples, trying to better the people. Like that's my network, and they always push me to be a better person that I am. The pandemic was crazy, but me being who I am, I tried to use that as an opportunity to make something out of the harshest environment that was given to us. So that's how I got the opportunity to be in the activist mural group that created something for. I created a piece for Angela Davis. It was right next to the George Floyd. Yup. It was
That's hard. That's hard.
And then right after that, that bounced off into me getting into the Nordstrom thing for inclusivity and diversity thing. Man, I got to see how like a lot of internal issues, but it also gave me a lot of opportunities to better myself while I'm figuring out how to battle systems that's in place on Milwaukee, and why one of the reasons why it gets its hate, because it's a lot of systems in place that make people feel some type of way about the city. But nonetheless, it's a lot of change that's going to be coming up in the next upcoming months, upcoming years.
Facts.
It's a big shift. It's a big shift in Milwaukee, and you can see it in the Bucks. But
Go Giannis.
yeah, man.
Go Bucks.
Recover.
Go Giannis. But no, man, I wanted to touch on something too, because you said, man, we definitely got a lot of hidden gems in Milwaukee, and we got a lot of people that's so talented, man, and
Definitely.
that just don't get enough credit. But one thing I will say, man, is definitely give yourself credit, because that's a big thing, you know what I mean? And if we talking about just changing the future, changing lives, and changing just the whole scene and the shift of Milwaukee, a painting like that, people won't forget, you know what I mean? People won't forget seeing that. That's how, you kind of describe things, you know what I mean? When a person walking a 414 hip, the flower pot, the painting, or, walking the Marquette. Yeah, the little Panther and shit like that, like stuff like that, how we talking. And I want you to know, like, man, you doing your thing, and definitely with changing the city, I want to definitely give you a big ups, because you're definitely helping change the city with that. You know what I mean? Art, that's a big thing. Pictures, everybody, knows certain pictures in Milwaukee that just been there for years, paintings that just been there for years, and you will know exactly where it at. If I say, the little painting where this and that, oh, okay, 35th Street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, man, it's crazy, and I'm real anxious, and I'm real excited to see, like, in the next 5-10 years, when I hear little kids, the little painting, that way, on 30, you know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be a big thing, man. And that's a big thing right there.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
That is.
Also, I don't want to toot his own horn. Yo, he's just like literally for me like a literal embodiment. You can do it all. Like he's also a TC at his school. Like
TC. I mean,
I don't want to do that. I love this guy.
Hey, Mario love the kids. He said most definitely.
I'm a teacher. Like I teach. I'm a teacher,
As well.
But I'm a teacher. Like I teach the craft of arts to students who got visions for being a creator, because in just a few years I was able to do stuff that I never thought I'd be able to do in life. And I know that it's kids out there that think that they can do stuff, but they not. It's kids out there that think they can do stuff, but they're not too sure of themselves. And I'm here to let y'all know that, whoever is to watch this, that anything literally, quite literally is possible for you if you was to make that commitment to go out there and actually go get what you're trying to get. Whether it's in the crafts, whether if it's in engineering, whether it's in architecture, whether it's in music, whether it's in rapping, whether it's whatever you want to make it. That capability is fully yours,
Right.
So it's just up to you to make that step to be like, all right, I want to be better. I want to do better. I want to change something. I want to do something for me. And you can be selfish with that too, because at the end of the day, it's your craft, it's your life. You can make it or you can break that.
And that's fact.
I try to teach that every day.
That's factamundo. Now my question is though, like how did you get started, like just with drawing or just with artists, and like what motivated you, or who motivated you to do that? Like how did you get started, and what motivated you, or who?
So I kind of, and I feel like everybody go through that phase where they just sketching stuff. I was just one of the people who kept doing.
Because I was a hell of a tracer.
Yeah, that's
oh
what
boy, my tracing
People start
skills
off
was
with
A1.
I think my youngest memory was of me like drawing like spaceships and space people and astronauts, and then it turned into like tracing like those little Goku, like it'd be like the Dragon Ball Z dudes that you would shape them out and all that, and then that ended up progressing to just making like little eyes and just childish stuff. And then I got out of that, and I didn't think that was something that I could do, and I just started phasing through life, and then something hit me like because it's like a feeling you get when you're creating something that it's like what was it, ecstasy. You get a feeling of ecstasy when you creating something that you really passionate about. And it was a moment in life where I was like 17. And I was inspired by my uncle too. Shout out, my uncle. He's a creative himself.
Shout out,
A black
shout
man.
out, Uncle. I don't even want to say his name, but yeah. He was an inspiration too. But I was like 17 years old, and I was stuck in a room for like 3 weeks straight of a 6-week program that was in the people program for Madison. I don't know if too many people, a lot of people who went to that, they might know, but I was stuck in a room because they had shut down everything because there was something going on, and I was like, dang, what do I really want to do in my life? Like when it came down to like if it wasn't about money, if it wasn't about other people, me personally, what do I want to bring out to the world? And I looked at what I had, and I had a keen eye for the arts and visual stuff. So I kept doing that, and it started with like little sketches that made me feel good, and then they started getting better and better. And I mean, that's just one creative story. That's my story.
Right.
But at the same time, there's people out there that got this one thing that they dabble with, that they think like but this ain't never gonna be nothing. But it really is. It's really something that you peaking, you building it up, and you never know what that little hobby, that little activity what type of rooms that could put you in later in life. So shout out to my Milwaukee creatives.
Shout out. He said most definitely. Nah, hey man, definitely dope, man. Like that's real dope, man. That's real dope. And I feel like, people, we grew up in an era where it was either, play basketball, play football, like far as just people drawing art or people dancing. I feel like, man, now is more than ever. Then if your kid like to dance, your kid like to draw, you should be definitely motivating them to do such, you know what I mean? Because we grew up, and of course we want our kids to live better lives and shit, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, is nothing more satisfying than watching your kid live out something that they want to do, and their dreams and everything like that. And it definitely start with us big and large people up. So in closing with this, I want to first, at the end, I want you to tell everybody your social media so they can contact you and everything like that, because this is a talented brother right here, for real, y'all, man. And y'all better catch him before he get famous.
For real, what's the message you want to leave for them?
Yes, like, man, what if you could just tell just a young kid, anybody, like what's something you would just tell them, motivation or just anything?
Manifestation is real. If you can see it in your head, you can see it in reality. So make it happen.
Facts
there
on
you
motherfucking facts.
Mr. Romantic over there for y'all one more time.
Baby. Hey, Mr. Romantic, aka nigga said the views are good.
I hate both of y'all. Stop it.
The views are good.
Our last segment though is called On the Fucking Real, where we give give me something for that. Yeah. Where we really give off a piece of advice. For
at the end,
it doesn't have to be, it can be whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like just on the fucking real. Like speak your piece. Yeah.
So Shade Lee, would you show them how the on the fucking real is supposed to be done, and speak your piece, my queen?
On the fucking real, believe in yourself. Piggybacking off my brother, manifestation is real. And literally, I didn't see the things I'm living in for myself a year ago. Like I was limiting myself. Like, and you're your biggest adversary. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're the only one who can make it happen. On the fucking real.
On the motherfucking real. Let me get it.
I got something to
Believe in yourself.
believe.
Go ahead.
Man, most of the people that you probably comparing yourself to probably ain't even got it like you think they got it too. So like, if you see a dude, you know, he pulling up in something fat, you know, but you don't ever see him doing anything, you know, on a day-to-day basis, never seen him do nothing. It's probably cap. It's probably image. Don't believe in image, because what people portray to be and the reality of it, like what you see on your Instagram feed, all that stuff be a facade. So do you, be you, try to grow the best you can, because a lot of these people not doing them, they doing everybody else, and they getting caught up in life. But when you actually, you know, try to personally develop yourself, it's gonna show on the outside, and they gonna see that. And then the people who not really up for it, it's gonna start showing later on while you still shining. So, you know, all that facade stuff you might see right now in the media, social media, people might be doing that thing right now, but time always show people's true character.
Okay.
So let that shit ride.
On the fucking
On
real.
the fucking real. No cap. I like that, man. Y'all real inspirational today.
Go ahead,
Man,
Craig.
Y'all real. No, I'm gonna be a little inspirational too, man. I'm gonna say real shit. Conquer your fear. That's my whole thing, man. I know people see me, man. I'm a lively person and shit like that, but it's still things that before I did them, you know, I was nervous about, you know, with music and everything like that. A lot of people have, you know, heard my music, and that's something I take pride in, and maybe even need to take a little bit more serious. Or even just with this show, when I first started this show, shit, I was nervous because I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know, like, you know, I can talk, but I didn't know how I was gonna sound, how I was gonna what's the name, and I just feel like sometimes you can only prepare yourself so much. Sometimes you just really got to dive in it.
Yes.
And I feel like, man, when, you know, this show definitely helped me, you know what I mean, just come out that shell a little bit more, but it's definitely believing in yourself, man, and not being scared to do shit. Don't be, you know, a other person, you know, success is not your success. You know what I mean? Like, a other person failure is not your failure. So what one more person can't do, you know, can do. So my whole thing is, if it's something you believe you can do and it's something that you want to do it. Because at the end of the day, all it is gonna become is talking, you know, wish you can do this, and we want to get rid of that shit. We want to get rid of wishing we could do something, or I could have did this, or I could have been that, and we want to be that. We want to be what we wish we can be. We want to be what we envision what we can be. So just be less fearless, you know what I mean? Like, fuck all that fear shit, you know?
Yeah, on the fucking real.
On
Drop
the
that.
motherfucking real, man. And ladies and gentlemen, as concluding this show, we're going to conclude. I want my boy Mario to give out his Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. So y'all can definitely go check him out. Check out his art.
I'm on TikTok now too.
He
And on
ugly.
TikTok, and before, so, you know, this man have done shit portraits for Marquette, 414 Hemp. So if you in either one of them places, and in college right now,
And on North Stream.
and on North, man, come on now, this man and he in college. Come on,
Yeah.
man, a black man that's in
At Marquette,
college.
on top of that. So,
At Marquette, knowing he get good grades.
3%.
I wasn't a Marquette
Go
type
ahead.
of nigga. I was like MATC, JUCO college type.
Yeah.
Of motherfucker, you know what I mean? So that's a big up right there. You halfway past me now.
Hey,
yeah.
man.
But no, man,
come
go
on,
ahead, man. Let
Go
them
talk
know.
to him.
Let him know.
So my Instagram is Mario the Bull. My Twitter is You Call Me Rio. My TikTok, Mario the Bull. YouTube, Mario Hamilton. What else? Facebook. Don't have me on Facebook.
And that concludes the Complex podcast for today.
That concludes us, man. We thank y'all for chilling with us. Thank our special guest, Mario.
Fuck this shit, I'm
And
out.
as every day we
Fuck
end it.
this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what